I am pregnant, Cynthia said. Emeka stood there, shocked, and he responded, "No, this can be. You cannot be pregnant for me. I'm a married man. I have been married for 5 years now. I cannot betray my wife. I cannot leave my wife." Emeka was still talking. Cynthia broke down crying and asked Emeka if he was not aware that he was married when he slept with her. And she too was confused because it was just a one night stand. Cynthia told Emeka that an abortion was not an option, that she wouldn't want to risk her life trying to abort any pregnancy. It was at this moment that Emeka knew that he has gotten himself into trouble. He didn't say anything again. He simply left Cynthia and went home. When Emeka got home, his beautiful wife Amma welcomed him, but Emeka was lost in thought, that he was even unable to eat. When his wife Amma asked him if all was well with him, he simply nodded his head in affirmation. Emeka and Amma have been married for 5 years now. They lived in happiness and joy, so did people think. Emeka, who is a successful businessman, and his wife Amma was equally a businesswoman. Emeka made sure Amma had something doing after they got married. They were both devoted members of their church. Amma sang in choir, and they both participated in various charitable activities. They both had 3 beautiful children together, 2 boys and a girl. The couple were dedicated in church, especially Amma. Their pastor, Pastor Ekene, a well-respected man of God, known for his compassion and signs and wonders. Unknowingly to Emeka, his wife Amma never loved him. She just married him because of his wealth, and in the other hand, Amma loved their church pastor Ekene dearly. She has always admired him, his spiritual guidance and leadership. One fateful day, Pastor Ekene invited Amma to his office for private counseling session. Under the guise of spiritual guidance, they both started having an affair. Amma, torn between her loyalty to her husband and her desire for the pastor. The affair continued in secret for several years. During this time, Amma started giving birth to their children. One day, Emeka had a serious argument with his wife. Angrily, he left the house and went to a nearby bar, and that was where he reconnected with Cynthia. Cynthia was Emeka's classmate in the university. Unknowingly to Emeka, Cynthia has always been in love with him. So when they met at the bar, they easily connected. Emeka, with his plain mind, became friends with Cynthia. Emeka's marriage was moving on well. People came to sought advice from them. Their marriage was seen as perfect in the eyes of people. This and more made Emeka to have sleepless nights. What would people say? What would their pastors say? That him, Emeka, impregnated a strange woman? How will he explain to everyone that the pregnancy was as a result of one night of drunkenness? He was still thinking when his phone rang, and behold, it was Cynthia. Emeka's heart jumped. He picked up the phone and answered Cynthia. Cynthia told Emeka that she needed money to go to the hospital, that she is ill. Emeka responded to Cynthia that instead of going to the hospital to get treated, that was it not better if she removed the baby? Cynthia said no, almost crying. Cynthia said that she cannot do such. Emeka told her that it was better if she did it. After all, it wasn't her first time of doing such. Cynthia shouted immediately at Emeka and told him that his pregnancy happens to be the first and only pregnancy she has ever conceived. Cynthia also told Emeka that she has never and will never ever try that. Emeka, after persuading Cynthia, told her that it didn't make any difference. After a long pause, Cynthia accepted to remove the pregnancy. Cynthia and Emeka met with a doctor, which after consultations and tests, they told them that if Cynthia ever commits an abortion, that she may die or lose her womb. Emeka knew that he is now in a hot soup. Emeka left the hospital with Cynthia, and since then, he has been giving Cynthia money to take care of the baby, pending when she gives birth and know what next to do. Few months later, Cynthia gave birth to twin boys and called Emeka. Emeka, after paying for the hospital bill, started taking care of Cynthia and the twin boys. When all this was happening, Amma didn't even notice. She was busy with her lover, Pastor Ekene. Some nights she won't come back home. She would tell her husband that she was in the church doing prayers. One day, Emeka went to his shop. His wife, instead of staying at home to receive their children from the school bus, went out. So when the school bus dropped their children with their house help, the house help was still trying to bring them down from the school bus when suddenly the second child was hit by a car and he fell down. They immediately took him to the hospital. That was when Emeka was called upon. When he arrived, they told him that his son needed blood transfusion. Emeka told them to take his blood for it. It was at the process of screening the blood that the doctor revealed to Emeka that the blood samples didn't match. Emeka was perplexed. He told the doctor that, how can our blood samples not match? This is my child, my second child at that. Well, the doctor told Emeka that there was no room for argument. But the problem now is that none of the blood in their bank matched his son's own. So he needed to look for somebody that will match his son's own. Emeka quickly called his wife, and his wife, Amma, rushed to the hospital accompanied by Pastor Ekene. Pastor Ekene offered to help after hearing the blood type, and coincidentally, it matched with his own. Saving the life of his son was Emeka's priority at this moment, so he didn't pay much attention to the blood match thing. Emeka's son was recovering fast, and one day at the hospital, one of the nurses at the hospital referred to Pastor Ekene as the father of Emeka's sick son. Emeka corrected her and told her that the child was his. The nurse quickly apologized to Emeka and left the room. Emeka started having a rethink. What is going on? Why is it that my blood didn't match my son's own? Why is it that all my friends will always see my children and say they look like Pastor Ekene? This and more was going through Emeka's mind. Emeka went and met with the doctor and asked him to conduct a DNA test on his sick son. After a few days, he brought the rest of his children, including the one Cynthia had for him. So the DNA test result came out, and Emeka got the shock of his life. It was then revealed that none of the 3 children he had with Amma was his. But luckily for him, Cynthia's children were actually his. Emeka fainted. When he woke up, he called the wife and Pastor Ekene alongside Pastor Ekene's wife to come to the hospital. When they arrived, Emeka asked his wife to start confessing. That was when Emeka's wife Amma dropped the bombshell. She confessed that their kids belong to Pastor Ekene. Emeka angrily slaps Pastor Ekene and immediately involved the police. After Pastor Ekene's wife heard the confession made by her husband and Amma, she immediately filed for a divorce. She took the pastor's children and disappeared, and nobody has ever seen them since that day. Pastor Ekene was removed from being a pastor, and since then the crisis of his life increased, and he has ever since then been wandering on the street aimlessly. Amma, on the other hand, was thrown away by her husband, Emeka, after they had a messy divorce. Emeka had no other option but to go back to Cynthia and married her, and they lived happily ever after. Thank you so much if you listen up to this moment. Thank you so much for watching. Please kindly remember to like my videos, help me share my videos, please subscribe, please on your notification bell so when I post new videos to be notified, okay? And please remember to give this video a thumbs up. Always remember to do that for me, alright? And please do not skip advertisements in case it pops up. Do not skip. Kindly watch, okay? Help my channel to grow. You can also engage in the comment section. Let us know if you enjoyed the story. You can actually drop moral lessons in the comment section too, okay? Yeah, remember I'll be dropping new stories every single day for the next few days, so you wouldn't want to be left out. So you can come watch and be entertained. All right, While you're at it, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thank you so much and bye.